Hi guys, welcome to Cook avec Dan and
Cici.
And this week we are doing pizza dough. To make a Neapolitan pizza dough, we only need 4 ingredients. Use sea salt. If you can find fresh yeast, this is perfect. If you have only dry yeast, it's fine. Room temperature water. 00 flour. Choose a flour between 280 and 320. What is W rating? Is the amount of protein or gluten in the dough. So it will make the dough more elastic and more manageable. 600 milliliters, 30 grams of salt. We need to dissolve all the salt. When the salt is all dissolved, put 10% of the flour in it because the salt like to bully the yeast and it will stop the fermentation process. Mix that.
No, mostly boys.
No. Now we put the yeast, about a teaspoon, in the mixture. Make sure the yeast is all dissolved. And now we will add the remaining of the flour, but gradually.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now all the ingredients are mixed together. We will form the dough. Now the real work starts, and you have to work this dough for about 10 to 15 minutes until it goes very smooth and bouncy. Alright, after 15 minutes of working this dough, push everything underneath here.
Pizza.
Good job.
Over up.
You want to wait till we cook it?
Yes.
Now we let this guy rest for 2 hours before we cut into portions. It's important to have the dough hydrated, so use a damp cloth because we don't want to have a skin form.
10 minutes. No.
2 hours.
No, 10 minutes.
2 hours later, it's time to cut the dough in portion.
Wow. Wow, my bowl. Look, a bowl.
So upside down, I'm gonna fold it like this. Again, fold this. You want to do this 4 or 5 times. Take the sides like this, and just like a little candy, we have a nice top dough. Flour this container, and we will put our little dough in it. Put a little bit of flour on the dough, so if it rise up and touch the clean film, it won't stick to it. 24 hours later, push all this air inside the dough on the side so it will form a very nice big crust. So you turn your dough and then you stretch it with your knuckle. You need to do a circle. Red tomato sauce, Parmigiano Reggiano,
Wow.
fresh mozzarella.
Anyone?
I will put some basilic and oil, but after it cooks. What I like to do is to put the basil after it cooks. Alright, for this pairing, I chose Chianti Classico. It's from Italy, of course. This is the perfect wine for tomato sauce, and since this is a main ingredient there, this is why I chose it.
Wow!
Wow!
Now we drink.
Now we drink.
Now we drink.
So we have a nice ruby red color. And on the nose, there's leather, earthy, red berries. Yeah, little fruits for sure. And on the palate, this is a dry, very dry wine. The tannins are present, but not too much. And there's a nice acidity to it. Still with the little fruit, maybe black fruits. A little hint of chocolate and oak. This wine is not perfectly balanced and it lacks a little bit of brownness. But this is a 2017, it's a little bit young, so I guess maybe in 5 years it will be better.
Yay, pizza! It's very good. Good.
It's delicious.
Yes.
This was so simple but yet so delicious. It was perfect. The wine pairing was really good. I wish this wine was aged a little bit more, but still, it paired very well with that pizza. I hope you enjoyed this episode this week, and see you next week for a gluten-free pizza. Until then, cheers!